Hello, Mr. Eric and Mrs. Jenny. On this occasion, we would like to explain what we have discussed before about 7-ways analysis at Pazora Computer. Before we start, please let us introduce ourselves. First, my name is Holly.
Hello, I'm Stephen.
Hello, my name is Felisya.
Hello, I am Noverta Brilly Putra.
Okay, let's start. Pazora Computer is a small and medium enterprise, or usually we call UMKM, that serve printing service and printing-like service, such as photocopy service, scan service, photo printing, laminating, CD burning, book binding, and it sells phone credit too. And surely Pazora is helpful for Ubaya student. Moreover, Pazora is quite near from our campus. Pazora is located at 25 AF Tenggilis Mejoyo Utara Street and it opens on weekdays from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. And the four main topic, we start with
7-ways analysis. In this stage, an analysis will be carried out to define any waste that occurs in Pazora Computer. Waste in the lean manufacturing concept is an activity that does not provide value-added activity for efficient and competitive up to customer satisfaction. Using the 7-ways analysis, Pazora Computer can become more efficient and effective. By reducing this waste, it can increase output, create flexibility, save cost, make shorter lead time, and make a leaner systems. These are the 7-ways analysis from Pazora Computer. The first waste is transportation. The transportation process at Pazora Computer is not very influential because the layout is already neat and good. That make transfer process from the first process to the second process is not too far away. So, the transportation waste is less or even non-existent. The second waste is inventory. In this waste, we didn't use any calculations, but using assumptions, the raw materials they need is easily fulfilled because they also sell papers, inks, and etc. that they purchase every month. So, there is no build-up and waste of inventory.
The third is motion. At Pazora Computer, there are some inefficient movement and transfer. For example, when a customer comes to print, the consumer will provide the flash or send email to the operator. Then, operator will check the file provided. After that, the operator will cross-check with consumer. From the result of our observation, the way is to reverse the existing laptop, so the process is very inefficient and not ergonomic.
In the process of printing activities, the thing that often becomes an obstacle is paper jam. This obstacle is caused by several things. First, is the amount of paper in the paper tray. Second, the thickness of the paper is not accordance with the capabilities of the printer, because not all printers are able to accept thick paper. Third, printer cleans is poorly maintained. Fourth, the paper sensor on the printer is dirty or damaged. In addition to paper jam constraints, in the process of this printing activity there is also maintenance process that must be carried out by this printing business. The maintenance process adds workload and time to order printing that has to serve customer requests.
overproduction waste. It does not occur at Pazora Computer because the business use pull system that enables them to produce after they know the demand. Makes overproduction waste does not occur. The pull system is also make no overprocessing waste. Since the buyer tells the demand, they will not make any value more than customer expect. Makes this waste does not occur too. The last is defect. Defect waste is happen sometimes. When the customer asks to print slide with text, the employee often misinterpret grayscale with the pure black-white, resulting the slides can't be read. Other defects also happen in the photocopying process. For most, it happens when the copy result is good or copied in the wrong location.
From the result of 7 ways, we then analyze ways in Pazora Computer with 5 why analysis, with the aim of finding the root cause of waste. The first one is motion improvement. The movement of waste can be done by adding one computer to the customer, who have been connected to the employee computers. so that the process will be more efficient and reduce unnecessary movement.
In this five-way problem, it can be concluded that the operator error due to not running the engine according to capacity and specification. To improve to the paper jam constraint, overcome by paying attention to the specification of the printing machine owner. Printing machine specifications are standard for this endeavor to put burden on the machine. Avoid forcing the machine to work more effectively by exceeding the capabilities of the printing machine itself. Regular repairs are also a solution to reduce the occurrence of paper jam. As for the maintenance process, this business must do maintenance during recess or closing hour, so it does not interfere with the printing process activities which result in other printing receiving a very high burden and distorting the convenience of the customer in the terms of the time required by the customer for printing file. Next, in addition to purpose improvement above, we also recommend implementing 5S culture. Method 5S is a method of continuous improvement Kaizen that can increase comfort and positive energy in the workplace because it will be more systematic and neat, making it easier to operate.
Defective products often occur when the files that have been printed are not in accordance with the customer request. Sometimes, when the customer asks to print in grayscale, the employees often misinterpret grayscale settings with black and white settings that make the resulting black color is different and the content that the customer wants to print become not visible. Also, another waste is in the photocopying process. Sometimes the results of the copy become skewed or copied in the wrong location. Using the 5Y analysis, we found that the problem is employee error. The employee usually printing or copying the process in default settings that make the results is not accordance to the customers. The improvement of the waste is the first is the company should apply a file processing SOPs to the employees. So every time the employees processing customer files, the employees can implement more appropriate steps and settings to reduce the resulting defective product. And the second one is to conduct training for employees regarding the process of operating files properly and that could reduce the results of defective product.
And that's all from us. Thank you for your attention.